Tucson Community Music School, we have 3 different focuses. One is jazz, which has been incredibly successful. Our Symphonic Winds program, which is also successful in its own right, and our music technology program, which is made up of students who really want to find out about other careers in music besides playing music that have to do with producing and recording and developing and arranging music. So in our program here, we've got a brass specialist. I would consider myself a brass specialist, and Scott's a brass and rhythm section specialist, and Bryce Winston is a woodwind specialist. So each student has somebody, a mentor, that they can go to get help with on their instrument individually, even if they're not taking private lessons with them. The other aspect of our program is there are so many bands. We have 7 big bands in our program, so you might start out in 5th grade in our beginning big band, but by the time you're in 6th grade, you might move through to the 3rd or 4th big band, get into a higher band. You don't have to stay in the same band. So as you progress, as you commit, as you move musically and grow musically, you can move along the bands and progress into higher bands. We have middle school students playing in high school bands, and we have high school students playing in middle school bands based on their level and their desire and their commitment. So that's very unique, that students can move through the levels based on their abilities. This past year, we won several Downbeat awards. Downbeat magazine is the Rolling Stone of jazz, and we won the top large ensemble for performing arts high school bands, and we won top soloist and the 2nd place soloist, and the top jazz arrangement by a high school student. So we cleaned up with 4 different awards, and that's a very prestigious set of awards to get also. We've also won twice the Essentially Ellington competition, which is hosted by Wynton Marsalis in the Lincoln Center, Jazz at Lincoln Center in New York City. In 2010, we went to New York and performed at the Lincoln Center as the winning community band from across the United States. And then, of course, this past spring in 2012, we won the same award. And hopefully we'll win again this year. Basically, if the kids don't have the money, we don't send anybody away. If somebody comes to us and they want to learn, we find a way to make it happen, even if we don't really have the funds to cover it. So we'll play an extra concert, or we'll get out to the community to let somebody know that we need some help for some of the students. And little by little, the community is starting to respond to what we're doing. I think they appreciate our commitment, our sincerity, and the level of musical quality that we're helping our students to achieve. We don't have state funding like a school has, or like the symphony has, grants and at this point. And that's the next step, to get that funding level going so that we don't have to struggle so much to just each month look for where the next rent check's going to come from. Clint Eastwood did show up, and he has one of our CDs.
New York, I wanna wake up in that city that never sleeps.